Hello, everyone. Okay, I must start. I'm Timea Birdac from Dubrovnik, Croatia, King's Landing. I'm actually from Župa Dubrovačka, which is just behind me. However, right now I'm standing on the territory of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Now, I have already made a couple of videos. Actually, it was in April. Those were my first videos in English. But the first one which I made, I was to tourist guide these, so I'm repeating it now. The videos in Croatian, French and Italian are already published, a couple of them. So I will start with those in English. Now, the first video in English, I wanted to film it here. I actually filmed the very first video on this territory because this is actually where my interest in all this started. My interest in our reality. When the war started in Yugoslavia, I was a 9-year-old girl, and my house is just down there. And we were attacked from neighboring Yugoslav countries, so from Bosnia-Herzegovina, from this territory over here, and from Montenegro, which is as well behind me. Now, this mountain chain which you see is a natural border with Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Montenegro, as I mentioned, is a little lower. So as a 9-year-old, I was, when they were bombing us from over here and the airplanes were flying above, my deepest memory was, why are they doing it? I was crying, and why? I so wanted to talk to the pilot of that airplane or to those people over here because I couldn't understand why would somebody do that. I had already a deeper understanding of humans and people, that they are all basically, that we are all basically the same, that the bad emotions or the bad behavior which we're showing is just some damaged parts from our, okay, I didn't know, maybe from childhood, but I could always get to every person and say, I don't know, I felt it's okay. Alright, my head will fly away. I started questioning, so as I grew up, I started questioning that, and I found out that they were told that we are going to attack them. So we were presented to them as negatives, that were bombing us. And we were all down there wondering why are they attacking us. Even though they were talking about the war, nobody really thought it was going to happen. We said, oh, come on, 21st century, we are, 20th century, we are in Europe and it's a civilized part of the world and the world is not going to allow it. But apparently not only that the world allow it or external forces, but it looks like they were actually behind it. So as I grew up, I started wondering about, I was interested in politics at a certain age. I started being interested and I saw that the things in Ukraine were presented in another way, actually manipulated, and then later about a lot of stuff basically. And I started researching as well other stuff. I'll be talking about it in the next video, but I realized that even in science and history and archaeology, there's a lot of stuff which we're not being told, or we are told in another way, or the stuff which we're told and it's not really like that, it's manipulated, like this story about the war. So that is actually how it all started. The name of the channel is Unreal Reality because they are talking about unreal reality, you get it? So there, you'll be informed in the next videos. For the moment, this is just what I wanted to show you. Since we are over here, I can show, okay, you see over here there's a quarry, local quarry above my settlement. For those watching Game of Thrones, that's where Khaleesi was when they were filming just before she arrived to Khark. And behind that hill is the city of Dubrovnik, the old, the city and the old city. So I was looking at the tourist guide for 13 years, and I quit at a certain moment lately, these last years, of my guiding, I just wanted to tell them, but none of this matters. When I was talking about the town, none of this matters. There's really much more important things I need to tell you. So I quitted guiding, and there I started filming. Yesterday I published my first videos, and we'll see. The thing is that lately a lot of population around the world started awakening to this idea that we are being manipulated by a couple of people. Common denominator for them would be, I don't know, ruling elite, people that lead the world. In the next video I am talking more about it. So this is my first video. Well, I already made it, as I told you, but I was too tourist guidey, so I wanted to film another one. So see you, and thank you.